My name is Richard Evans and I'm Audience Development Editor for Sky News. Here it means that I oversee all of our social media output on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, so in an election it poses its own specific challenges for social media. We are really trying to engage our audience in this topic. We're really trying to make sure that we're creating loads of content that really informs them when they go to the polls, and yet keep it exciting as well and meaningful and relevant each day. On social media, you really got to grab your audience's attention straight away. So you really got to go in with the premise of the story, find your best pictures, put them at the front, and really grab people's audiences and attention that way. We do have kind of visual treatments. We really target the best 3 seconds to make sure our content really sparks in people's timelines. But fundamentally, we've got to create shareable content that they actually want to watch. So this is a video that was created by a very talented video producer called Sam Richardson, and this is a good example of a social media video that we have created for the election. This particular one is counting how Theresa May, how often she says strong and stable, and how often she uses her other sound bites, which may seem kind of like a frivolous thing that people would hopefully want to share, which is, you know, why we're doing it. But it also underlines her campaign strategy. So there's a fun way into a serious issue, and that's kind of what we're all about really on social media platforms, is trying to find a unique way to get people's interest, but actually to deliver a meaningful story as well. And I should obviously point out that we've done similar videos for other party leaders as well to keep balance fair. What's really useful about social media compared to other platforms that Sky News is on is that our correspondents can talk back, so it's a two-way conversation as opposed to us just telling them the news. They can ask us about it as well. We're going to be doing what we call the 250 project, so people can find the count that they're interested in and watch it live to find out who their MP is going to be, and we'll obviously incorporate those into our website as well to make sure it's easily findable for them. Second, we're going to be doing and creating an amazing immersive virtual reality experience of how the election night unfolded. So not only will we have a virtual reality crew here, but we're also going to be in places around the country filming really cool, exciting things in virtual reality for the Sky VR app, but also for our social media platforms. Social media is an amazing place for tracking conversations and issues that people are talking about, but is it actually representative of the rest of the country? Not everyone is using social media, and not everyone is using social media to talk about the election. What we saw when we looked at the Scottish independence referendum on social media is that people, primarily Scottish people who wanted to leave the UK, were so vocal on Twitter and they campaigned so hard that if you actually took the result from social media, they would have left the UK. But obviously we know that it didn't. So is social media conversation useful and interesting? Absolutely. So we're going to be monitoring it again this time. Is it going to predict the result of the election? No chance.